Today, we're diving into Suno AI, an incredible tool that lets anyone, even complete beginners, create killer songs with just a few clicks. I'm going to walk you through it all: how to get started, how to produce your first track, and how to make it sound exactly how you want. Plus, I'll share some extra tips to take your music to the next level. So, what's Suno AI all about? Imagine having a super smart music genius by your side, one that can whip up a full song, lyrics, vocals, instruments, everything, just from a simple idea you give it. You don't need fancy equipment or years of practice. Whether you're craving a pop banger, a hip-hop anthem, or something totally out there, Suno AI can bring it to life. And here's the kicker: it's free to start. You get 50 credits a day, which works out to about 10 songs. If you want more, there are paid options, but for now, that free tier is plenty to play with. Let's kick things off with how to get started. Head over to suno.com. When you get there, you'll see a button to sign up or log in, usually up in the top right corner. Click that, and you've got a few easy ways to jump in. The simplest? Sign in with your Google account. Just tap that option, pick your account, and boom, you're in. Once you're logged in, you'll land on the homepage, where you can check out songs other people have made. It's a great way to get inspired, but don't linger too long. We're here to make your own music. Now that you're in, let's head to the Create section. This is where the magic happens. You'll notice right away that Suno AI gives you a couple of ways to make a song, and they're both super beginner-friendly. The first way is what I call the easy mode. You just tell Suno what kind of song you want, and it handles everything. The second way lets you take a bit more control, like adding your own lyrics. We'll start with the easy one because it's perfect for your first go. For this easy mode, you'll see a box where you can type a description of your song. Think of it like giving Suno a quick rundown of your vision. You might say something like, "I want an upbeat pop song with a female singer, lots of energy, and lyrics about dancing all night." Or maybe, "Give me a chill hip-hop track with a male voice and motivational words about chasing your dreams." Keep it simple but specific. Tell it the genre, the mood, and maybe a little extra detail like the singer's vibe or what the song's about. Once you've got your idea typed in, there's a setting to pick the version of Suno's tech. Go with the latest one. It's usually labeled something like V3.5 or V4, depending on when you're listening to this. It's the best quality, trust me. Then just hit the Create button. Here's where it gets wild. In just a few seconds, Suno spits out 2 different versions of your song. You'll see them pop up below, each with a little play button. Click one, and you'll hear it come to life. Music, vocals, the whole deal. On the side, you can peek at the lyrics Suno wrote for you. Listen to both versions because they'll be a bit different. One might have a stronger beat, the other a catchier chorus. If you love it, awesome. If it's not quite right, like maybe it's too slow or the vibe's off, just tweak your description and try again. Maybe add faster tempo or more electric guitar. It's all about playing around until it clicks. Now, if you're feeling a little bolder, let's try the other way to make a song, where you get to steer the ship more. In that same Create area, there's a switch to flip it to Custom mode. This is where you can add your own lyrics if you've got some ideas brewing. Don't worry if you're not a poet. You can still describe what you want, and Suno will write the lyrics for you, or you can jot down a few lines yourself. Say you've got something like, "City streets, neon glow, chasing dreams, let it flow," for a verse. Type that into the lyrics box. Then, in the style of music spot, tell Suno how it should sound, like hip-hop with a pop twist, deep male vocals. You can even organize your lyrics a bit. Start with an intro, then a verse, maybe a chorus, and keep it short since free songs max out at 2 minutes. Hit Create again, and just like before, you'll get 2 versions to listen to. The cool thing here is hearing your own words come to life with music behind them. If you didn't write lyrics, Suno fills in the blanks based on your style description, so you still get a full song. Either way, listen closely. Does it match what you pictured? If it's close but not perfect, don't sweat it. We're about to talk about how to tweak things to make them even better. So, you've got your first song, or 2 really, since Suno gives you a pair each time. Maybe one's a keeper, but it's not exactly what you wanted. That's where the fun of refining comes in. The easiest way to improve it is to adjust what you tell Suno. If your pop song came out too mellow, go back and say, make it super high energy with big drums. If the vocals sound too soft, add bold female singer or gritty male voice. Little changes like that can totally shift the feel. It's like giving directions to a friend. Keep nudging until they get it just right. Another trick is playing with how you describe the music. Don't be afraid to mix things up. Try rock with a funky bass line or hip-hop with some jazzy vibes. The more you experiment, the more you'll figure out what Suno can do. And if you're using your own lyrics, you can guide the song's flow by labeling parts, like starting with a short intro, then a verse, then a big chorus. Keep it tight though, since 2 minutes goes fast. You might write something like, start with a dreamy piano, then hit me with a rap verse, and end with a huge sing-along chorus. Suno picks up on those cues and builds around them. Here's a pro tip. If you want your song to feel extra polished, try adding little touches to your lyrics or description. For example, toss in a line like, echo the last word, or add a funky guitar riff after the chorus. Suno might not catch every detail, but it often picks up enough to make it pop. And if you're in custom mode, you can even repeat a phrase, like writing we rise after a chorus line to layer in some backup vocals or cool effects. It's all about trial and error, and the more you try, the better it gets. Once you've got a song you're happy with, you can save it in your library. That's a spot on the site where all your creations hang out. You can go back anytime to listen, share, or even build on it. Now, here's something to know. Those free songs are capped at 2 minutes, but if you're loving this and want longer tracks, say 3 or 4 minutes, you can upgrade to a paid plan. The latest version of Suno, as of early 2025, even lets you extend songs by picking up where the last one left off. It's like stitching pieces together to make a full masterpiece. Let's talk about what else matters when you're using Suno AI, because it's not just about hitting create and calling it a day. First, think about what you want your song to feel like. Are you aiming for something fun and dancey? Something deep and emotional? The clearer your vision, the easier it is to guide Suno. It's like telling a story. Know your vibe before you start. And don't worry if your first few tries sound off. Everyone's early songs are a little rough. It's all part of the learning curve. Another big thing is listening critically. When you play your songs, ask yourself, does the beat match the mood? Are the vocals hitting the right tone? If something's off, like the lyrics don't fit the music, go back and adjust. Maybe the AI wrote something too generic, so next time, give it a stronger steer, like lyrics about a late-night road trip, instead of just happy words. The more specific you get, the more personal your song feels. If you're wondering about quality, Suno's come a long way. The latest version sounds crisp and professional, way beyond those old robotic AI tunes. But it's not perfect every time. Sometimes the vocals might wobble, or the melody feels a bit repetitive. That's okay, just keep tweaking. And if you're stuck for ideas, peek at what other users are making on the homepage. You'll hear everything from dreamy ballads to hype club tracks, and it might spark something for your next creation. What if you want to stand out? Think about blending styles, mix pop with a bit of reggae, or hip-hop with some soul. Suno loves a challenge, and those unique combos can make your track feel fresh. You could even try something quirky, like disco with alien sound effects just to see what happens. The point is, there's no wrong way to do this. It's your playground. One thing beginners often miss is how handy the library is. Every song you make gets saved there, so you can build a collection over time. Maybe your first track's a throwaway experiment, but by your 10th, you've got something worth sharing. You can download your songs as audio files, perfect for posting online or playing for friends. Just know that with the free plan, you can't sell them commercially, but you can still show off your skills. So, there you have it, a beginner's guide to making music with Suno AI. Enjoy producing.